All right, we are back live, and I have my upper third blocked by the StreamYard graphic. And
All
right now,
right.
I'm down tweeting. So we're back Thursday nights doing beginner yoga. We both actually have a decent setup, right, Donnie?
Yeah, I think this should work well.
Yep, set my alarm for 1 minute rather than 30. But all right, let's get rolling. So first thing, rather than just touching our toes, I like kind of wiggling out the arms.
All right.
Like let them go
Have some wiggles.
as you're bending down, as you're exhaling. And then roll right back up.
I did that balance exercise you taught me last week a few other times this week.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you do that. Big arms up, interlock fingers, out. Really like simple stretches we do when we're kids or doing like high school sports, but you kind of just stop doing them. Then I like to take my right arm down, and I'm sorry the graphic's fucking it up, but right arm's coming down behind my back. And
Yep.
leaning over with our left arm reaching over.
Okay.
Really feeling that in your back, exhaling. Feel it in your traps a bit. And we come right back up to center. Interlock your fingers again. Exhale, reaching, looking up. And really open up your shoulders too. And now we're letting our left arm go down behind our back. Reaching over with our right arm. Exhale. So now we'll keep our feet about shoulder width apart. And if you're a beginner, again, if you can only get down to your knees, your shins, it's fine. Your ankles, got to work your way down. Breathe, exhale. I think normally 3 good breaths. You can get yourself all the way down. And then we're going to keep our left hand in the middle of our 2 feet and put our right hand up in the air. Try to keep both legs straight. If the bend moves a little, that's okay. And if you can't get your hand all the way to the ground, that's okay. You're on
Yeah,
the opposite.
can't get my hand flat, but I got my fingers on the ground.
Yeah, no, you're flexible, brother.
I'm really not, but
Has your back still been bothering you?
Has my what?
Back still bothering you?
No, my back's been all right.
Come back to the middle. Exhale, and then without too much hesitation, go up with the left. Make sure you're breathing, because you're probably working some extra hamstring muscles here.
In through the nose, out through the mouth?
Yes. And if you want to go full ninja, eventually you just start trying to go through the nose. Straight down. And then roll up nice and slowly so you don't get lightheaded. And then this will feel a little funny. I'm just going to take a knee so you can see me, but you stay on your feet. Hands behind your head like, a police officer told you to do it. And then 10 times, get your elbows as close to touching as you can. Really nice way to stretch out your pecs, warm yourself up. And also just good for not straining your neck and your shoulder. Kind of strengthens the trapezoid area, I think they call it.
Have you seen the movie Begonia?
No, is that new?
It's kind of new, and it opens up with 2 dudes doing yoga. Very similar exercises to what we did last time.
Does it get fucked up, or what happens?
I haven't finished it, but yeah, they end up kidnapping like a CEO of some company because they believe she's like an alien.
All right, we can talk about this after. Hands together. So you said you've been practicing this. Did you start with a tree pose?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So we're bringing our foot up to our knee. If we can get it up closer to the groin. If you see like real yogis do this, they'll have it right up in the crotch. Breathe a little, and we move it back to stretch our quad without letting our foot touch the ground. Look at Donnie. Wow. Wonton. Do you remember the next move?
Yeah, you then bring your knee in front. You grab your left knee with your right hand, and then you try to like look back.
Yep.
And then from here, you bring it back, and then you put your leg all the way back. Try to go down to like a 90-degree angle and hold it.
Great job. You actually got through the whole flow.
And then you bring it back up. And then you put it down.
Well, yeah, I kind of lost my balance, to be honest. But yeah, pull it back up is great. And then done.
All right.
You crushed that. And you actually remembered the whole fucking thing. How many times you practiced?
I've done that probably 3 times since we did it.
It feels good, right? It really like stretches out the back.
Yeah, and I can tell it's just working muscles that like I normally don't like work. So it's just helping my overall stability.
Yeah. Balance is weird.
Which is good.
People underestimate balance. So I'm doing the tree moves right now.
Okay.
And I'm not even going to focus on you on time because you know what you're doing. One tip I would give you is with each motion, try to like break them into specifics, you know, like one at a time, and have a gaze for each spot. Your balance. Don't let your eyes move around.
The looking backwards is the hardest part because then you lose your gaze.
So hard. You have to reestablish it, and it's never going to be exactly the same. So you have to be really present. That's the thing. It's not just going through the motions, no matter how many times you do it. Yeah, see? Sticking with it. Yep. You know what's crazy? You can do this for 6 months. You can do this for 2 years. You can do this for 5 years. And every time, Donnie, you can make that turn and completely lose your balance. You have to be focused every time. It's very hard. All right, feet are apart.
Feet are apart.
Hands to feet.
And then just go down in the middle?
Nope, we're going to actually lean first to the right side. Really let the groin stretch. And no, look, I'm actually, see how my right knee's completely bent? Sorry, so if I'm up,
oh, okay.
I'm down. But my back's up. I'm not tilted like you are. Look at how it looks like I'm almost.
See, that's like, that is hard for me. That I cannot do.
Oops, let me get back in the middle.
I cannot, like, I'm just like leaning on my couch. That is.
Okay, so we got to work on your groin. That's good, though, to use the couch. That's good for beginners. Always you can grab the wall, grab whatever, go to the other side. If you like that setup, just turn around, Donnie, so you don't have to, if it's awkward, going the other way. Yeah, just turn around.
That might be the hardest thing we've done yet for me. I guess, so I guess that just means my groin is.
It means that we're going to work on some butterflies. We're going to work on some pretzel stretches. We're going to do some fire hydrants and some pigeon poses. And you got to get the hips and the groins. The last thing we'll do on our feet, because we just kind of exposed that, is grab your right foot with your left hand.
Okay.
You're going to lower right onto your knee. It's going to actually be a little easier the more you get lower and the more you practice it, but it will help open up that right hip. It's kind of the opposite side of the groin. We want to open up this whole area for you.
Yeah, it's more just like, because I can lean over to this side, but trying to keep my back straight is tough.
Yeah, we'll get on the ground and work on that.
All right.
So now try to do it with the left. You can see I'm less flexible here, so it's not as perpendicular. It's a little bit more slanted. And if you saw a professional yogi do it.
This is similar to the
No, you want
pose.
to grab it with your opposite hand, pull the foot up as much as, yep, and then lower.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, now you feel it. And it looks like you're doing like crazy yoga, but it's actually, if you got some flexibility, it's pretty doable. Okay.
All right. So now we're going down.
We'll come down to the ground. I'll try to get my face back on the screen. What's up, guys? What's up, chat? Sorry I haven't seen chat, but want to make sure we actually go through some yoga for you guys. So Donnie, like many of us older men, is working on his groin, his hamstrings, his back, a lot of the just daily shit that bothers people. So Donnie, when we're doing the butterfly, I feel like it's one of those things in high school sports where everyone just kind of half-asses it. It's when you talk shit with everybody.
Yeah.
Grab those fucking toes, like aggressively, and pull those heels in as close to your butthole as you can get them. And then dig your elbows into those calves and into those groin areas and push down. Really try to feel the groin stretch.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it.
Right? It's a lot different than just like lollygagging through it.
Yep. Can feel it in the groin. Can feel it in my lower back.
Okay, now ready? Release, but keep your form. Keep the feet. But exhale. And then try to bring your hands up. And now you're going to let your right hand go down to give you some support. And try to reach with your left. And you're going to feel this both in the back and the groin, which is what you were just saying felt a little disconnected when we were doing that other stretch. Does that feel a little better?
Yeah.
And the groin's still like burning a little, right?
Yeah, the groin doesn't burn as much, but
yeah, you feel the connection to the back more.
Yes.
So let's come back to the middle, and then we're going to release to the opposite side. Okay.
Okay.
Feet are straight ahead. We're going to just bend that right foot right over the left knee. Big breath with the left arm straight up. And I like this angle, even though I'm a little crooked, because you can see I'm a straight line as I put the elbow over the knee and I try to turn myself at 90 degrees. It's another one where you're not going to feel hyper stressed anywhere, which is good, but you should feel a connection between the groin muscle and the back muscle stretching.
Yep.
And that's one of like the secrets of yoga and all this stuff. As corny as it may sound, the whole body's interconnected. So if you're really flexible or strong, and I'm switching sides now, Donnie, on one thing but not the other, you're going to eventually strain a muscle or just feel shitty.
Yeah, that's what I realized, that like my knee pain was actually because of the tight groins and hamstrings.
Yep. And then you might even, I mean, I'm sure you don't notice, but when I'm doing this stretch, Donnie, my right foot right now is resting on the ground, but I have my toes curled.
Yep.
It's something like I learned from instructors where the parts of your body you're using the least, you should still be aware of.
Okay.
Then you get really good at all this stuff. All right, so feet are back straight ahead. Just a deep breath. Grabbing both toes. You can only get to your knees, your shins, whatever. Don't be discouraged. Nobody's good at this to start. It takes practice. You do actually get better. After a couple breaths, let's take our left hand and bring it over to the right side of our foot if we can reach. If not, ankle, shin. And we should really feel that in the right hamstring.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Whatever muscles like on the other side of my knee, that's where I'm feeling it.
That's your hammy. And that's
Okay,
a cool where, like, if you went out with your buddy and were throwing the football around, you like just try to run a 20-yard slant, boom, your hammy goes. And these stretches every day really help prevent that. Coming back to the middle, now the other side.
Stretching my hammies will also help with my squat form too, right? Because like I really struggle to squat in general.
Absolutely. And I would assume a lot of that too, going back to the other stretch we did, is tightness in your back. If you don't have really good.
Whenever I squat, I'm putting like my back's doing most of the work. And I know if you have good squat form, your legs and core should be doing all the work.
Yeah. All right, let's get flat on our back. Pull our knees right into our stomach.
All right.
Need a tight ball. And then let the left leg drop and let the right knee drop. Try to keep your shoulders flat. If you want to take a look at me, you can. I can go through that one more time. I drop one leg and then knee over.
All right.
And if you can keep both your shoulders flat on the ground and get your knee to the ground, that's really strong flexibility. That will take some practice and some breathing. But you are a flexible boy. What was the hardest part with Biz when you were up in the mountains physically?
Honestly, I was fine during all the actual hiking. It was the day after our big hike when I started getting that really sharp pain on the inside of my knees, which I think was like MCL pain. I had strained that. And then the fact that we just didn't pack enough water on the first hike. But
they come back to the middle. To not pack enough water is insane.
Yeah.
Kind of like shin splints on steroids.
The pain that I had?
It sounds like the inside of I'm thinking of like shin splints when I would play basketball after not getting in shape all off season.
Maybe. If anybody's looking at this, just search like MCL pain. And it was hard to like straighten, like bend my knee. Every time I bent my knee, was in a lot of pain.
And did you train at all?
No, not really. I'll do some Peloton. So I was doing some half-hour sessions on the Peloton. That was pretty much it.
Did you do both sides on this stretch?
Yeah. Yep.
So now we're gonna come to the very funny happy baby.
Okay. I'm not gonna do this one facing the camera.
You got to embrace it with those shorts. A risky position to cough in, but I'm good.
All right.
Really pull on your feet. You will feel that in the groin once again. And what we're trying to do here is not aggressively stretch it one way. I'm trying to get your groin like every different possible way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so let that go. We're going to go to our back.
All right.
Roll over to our stomach. I don't know why I said back.
Yep.
Push up to a plank.
All right.
Extended plank. So keep your left foot planted. If you can get your heel closer to the ground, all the better. It's stretching out your calf. If you're just on your toes, it's fine.
Yep.
You're going to go right knee to right elbow. Try to extend that foot up as high as you can. You feel that in the glute and the butt. And then here's the key part. Make sure you're watching. I'm bending my knee right between my hands. And I'm resting that leg with my back leg flat behind me into a pigeon pose.
Okay, so I got my right knee all the way up.
And it's bent?
Yeah, bent, almost in between my hands.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep, I got that.
You're natural, bro.
Yep, feeling that back of my butt.
Yeah, good point in the chat there. You got to learn to listen to your body during yoga. Okay, so now we'll come back up. All the way to your hands to extended plank.
Yep.
Go down to Vinyasana. So your chest is not quite touching. Your lower body's not touching. Upward facing dog. Bending your back the other way. Vinyasana. Downward facing dog. And that's the flow you're going to start getting real used to, Don. Real used to. And left knee to left elbow, the other side. Bending right through into pigeon pose once again. Okay. This time I'm watching. Yeah, and on pigeon pose, you can go down to your forearms.
Okay.
You really let you let that full.
Yeah. I'm feeling it more.
Okay. And back up to extended plank. This part will be a little bit challenging. So for beginners, we're going to do our side planks, knee to elbows. This again does work multiple parts of your obliques, your abs, but also your legs and your hips and your groin, which is good for Donnie right now. If you're a beginner and you can't quite hold a side plank, just let the same knee go down, and then you're doing it like this.
Okay.
Manage.
How does that work again?
Sorry? I'm on one hand. Yep.
So down.
And then I'm going knee to elbow 10 times.
All right. Knee to elbow 10 times. Like, I don't really know what we're doing here.
If you start like on a normal plank, look at me.
Yep.
You're going to one side.
Okay.
One hand and one foot. And then the knee to elbow here.
Okay. I'm getting no grip there.
Might be hard on the side of your foot too, if you're not used to.
All right, so I'm like this, and then like that.
Oh, there you go. Make sure you're breathing.
Okay, I got that now.
All right, down to on fours. Oh, you're on the other side. There you go. I told them we were going to be doing some more work tonight.
All right.
Last time was on
back. All right.
Now we're on all fours.
Yep.
Remember the promiscuous way we started last session? Cat cows. Make sure you look up when you release down. Yeah, get that full arch. Try to go for 10 quality ones and see if you can sink those hips low enough to feel it in your groin.
I've officially worked up a sweat.
I love it. Tell me when you've hit 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
All right. Let's keep our left knee planted.
Yep.
We keep it in the middle. Right knee to right elbow. Donkey kicks. You know, my foot's just really going back like a donkey.
Yeah.
That's great form. You're getting it nice and vertical. Tough. Are you counting? Because I don't count. I'll just keep going forever.
Yeah, I think I got it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done now. I'll do the next one. Yeah.
Doing a good job breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, cool. I'm done.
You ready? Plant
Yep.
the left knee. Fire. Really try to get these high, even if you can't do a full 10. Good hold too. I like that.
All right, next foot.
Go Wonton.
All right.
Good work. All right. Push up to downward facing dog. Now, you can kind of get on your fingertips if you want, just to give you a little extra elevation. Step through with your right foot. Doesn't have to go between your hands, but, you know, in front of them. And then we keep our left hand down and put our right hand up in the air. You're going to stretch your back and your groin in unison. Now, the goal over time, when you're done with the stretch, you can look, but no weight on this hand. It's like literally you're putting all the weight on your feet and on your balance. That's going to take a lot of practice. And when you're ready to release, reach forward. Hands down, foot back.
Yeah, this one's tough, but it feels good. Woo!
Did you switch sides?
Yeah, I switched sides. Woo!
Snuck out of a vinyasa flow. So, Donnie, look, typically I like to do this between those. You reach forward, which stretches out the back more. And then you come right down into vinyasa, upward facing dog. Vinyasa, downward facing dog.
This is child's pose, right?
So if you come back to all four, I can show you. Child's pose is really trying to sink your butt all the way down between your feet.
Yeah.
Headrest. You should really feel this in your groins if you really breathe into it. And we are actually just coming up on 30 minutes.
Okay. I don't feel that in my groin. I feel that in the muscles in the front of my legs. I feel that in whatever the muscles are, like right here.
So look at my form, maybe from this angle is more helpful.
Yeah.
But I'm falling straight back. No, I think from this angle.
Oh, okay.
I'm falling straight back with my butt.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, there's the groin. Oh, yeah.
And when you get into it, you can kind of crawl your hands forward too to give you an extra stretch in your back, your lats.
Yeah, feeling that.
We got one more thing in you?
It depends. What is it?
A plank to finish.
Okay.
An old-fashioned plank.
All right.
Started at about the 31-minute mark. What's your target?
A minute.
All right. What's your favorite country?
America.
What's your second favorite country?
Oh. I don't think I can talk in blank. Oh.
You got 10 seconds left. Get up.
You
8,
distracted me.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Yours. All right, you got it. All right, you ready? Now we wrap.
Yeah.
Peacefulness. Sit like
Okay.
this, legs crossed. You scooch forward so you can lay back. Can you just lead us in 20 seconds of prayer? It's completely open to interpretation.
Yeah, sure. You need to wake up grateful every day. Even if you find yourself off the beaten path, remember it's better to be off the beaten path than just on the path beating off. It's important not to stress the small things. Focus on the big picture when you start to get stressed, because the small things will pass. And yeah, if you're worried about the future, if you have regrets about the past, just try to stay present as much as possible. The power of now, because those things don't matter in the moment. And yoga can help with that. Maybe, I think.
Oh, man. Unbelievable. Beautiful prayer.
Amen.
Just put you on the spot. That was unbelievable.
All right. Thank you, Jex. I got a solid workout.
Thank you. It was much better with us both set up properly, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
I
we'll
felt
keep
like I
building
got
on this. And what do you, are you traveling next Thursday, or what do you got?
No, next Thursday I should be able to do it around the same time.
Sweet. So that's what we're planning on, guys. Thursdays around 9 Eastern, beginner yoga, building up. But I got to admit, Wonton's no lightweight. It's unbelievable, dude. You're doing like all the regular stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. We got to work on my groin flexibility, but we'll get there.
Groin, lower back, and I like that you're starting to find stretches you like, because you start on those, and then every Thursday you're going to be much stronger.
Yeah, and I like, even though we were doing really simple exercises, I feel like I got a full body workout just because I'm working the muscles that I normally don't work out. Even if I'm at a gym, I'm never on do some dumbbells and like do a bench press and maybe work on my arms, but I'm like not really
none of this. Yeah.
And these are important muscles because these are like this is your core. These are like if you don't have a strong base, then I I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, these are like your core, like base muscles.
These are your functional muscles. So like most of us sit around at jobs all day, and then when you get up and move quickly, the muscles you use are not a bench press. You're using like your little hip and your calves and all these little nicks and knacks that you don't work on. And yoga exposes it all. You do like one balance exercise, you're like, shit, I have no muscle there.
Yeah,
so it's humbling. That's why I like it.
You can have a strong upper body, but if it's built on a shaky foundation, you're not going to get far.
All right. Well, next Thursday.
Yep, I'll be around.
And what else should the people watch?
Thank you, chat. I mean, I think I mentioned this last episode, but definitely the 2 new Rediscovering America episodes, Rediscovering Minnesota and Rediscovering Memphis. You can watch Peak in Season 2, British Columbia, so you can see what prompted me to start taking this yoga class with Jenks, because we did a lot of hard hikes, and I have the endurance to do a hard hike, but I just like didn't have the muscles built up. So like sometimes it'd be a day after the hike, sometimes even 2 days after the hike, all of a sudden would just have sharp pains in my knee. And so hopefully with a little bit of yoga, we can tackle harder hikes. And yeah, subscribe to Drop a Pin. That's the podcast. It drops every Monday. We had Jenks on once to talk about Florence, Italy, but we got to have him back on so we can talk about Belgium. Is that the spot you would talk about next?
Lived there for 2 years.
All right. We'll do Belgium next time you're on.
All right. Well, this was awesome. Appreciate you on time. Next Thursday, we'll be back.
Peace.
Thanks, chat.